For this last video, we're going to be looking at finding diagonals, and so that's important to remember from our first video, that last property, and that's that the diagonals bisect each other, so they cut each other in half. So for number 3, it's telling me to find JG. So I'm looking to see what the length of this, no, not that direction, JG is equal to. Well, I know from my properties that these diagonals bisect each other, so that means that EJ is congruent to JG. Well, EJ is just 3W. That's going to equal to W plus 8. Subtract W from both sides. And divide both sides by 2, and I find that W is equal to 4. Now I want to find what JG is equal to. So I'm going to plug in 4 for W, so instead of W plus 8, I'm going to have 4 plus 8. And so I get that JG is equal to 12. Okay, and then for number 4, it's a little bit different. I want to find FH, so I'm looking for this entire diagonal length. So now for this one, I'm still going to go through that same process. I know that the diagonals bisect each other, so I know these are equal. So I'll have 4z minus 9 is equal to 2z. Solve for c, so I'm going to subtract 4z from both sides, just so I don't have one thing just on one side. And then I'm going to divide both sides by -2. I'm going to go ahead and write this as a decimal, so I'm going to write 4.5 is equal to z. Okay, now I want to find this entire thing. You could plug in 4.5 into both 4z minus 9 and 2z and then add those together. But since they're both equal to each other, FH is really just going to equal to 2 times either of those. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it into JH because 2z is easier to plug it into. So JH, that's just going to be 2 times 4.5, which is 9. So that means that FH is going to equal to 2 times 9, which is equal to 18. So really all I did, I plugged 4.5 into just the one part of the diagonal, 2z, and then I doubled it. If you plugged it into FJ, that will still get you the same answer. You should get 9 when you plug in 4.5 into this, and then when you double that, you get 18. But that is it for today. If you want to look at some extra examples, those are linked below. Otherwise, you can go ahead and get started on your assignment. I hope you all have a great rest of your day.